Howdy everyone, I'm back at it again. We're going to try to chase down some smallies out here today. So I've fished this spot once, maybe twice in the past. I don't think I've ever done a video here, and it's been 4 or 5 years since I've fished out here, so it's honestly kind of low looking right now. But what we've got here is a small reservoir. It's part of the river system that I do a lot of fishing for smallmouth bass on, so I know they've got to be in here somewhere. I know the river connects over here somewhere. Might have to try to figure out how we get over to that spot through this grass and whatnot. Can't remember if the channel runs along that side or this side over here. But we'll try to find our way through here, see if we can get up to where the river flows in. That looked like a smallie. There's a couple little ones up here. All right, we've got this path leading through the grass here. We'll see if this takes us anywhere. There's a bunch of little baby bass hanging out back here. Uh-oh, we're getting shallow. Yeah, if I can make it up to where the river flows in and we can find a little bit of current movement, I think we'll find the bigger smallmouth. Oh, this actually looks pretty promising right here. There we go. Looks like it opens up ahead. So I'm gonna go with one of my go-to lures. It's late September right now. The Heddon Super Spook Jr. So right now I'm just paddling my way through some of this grass, working my way up to the river. I am starting to notice a little bit of current. So I think we're on the right path here. There's one. That's a decent fish too. I can say so far everything I've seen in here has been more on the small side. But that is a nice one right there. I'm gonna drop my anchor so I don't drift up there where this fish just jumped out from. Come here, bud. Oh yeah, look at that. He definitely wanted that spook. There we go. Look at that, first fish of the day. And he coughed up a half decomposed baby pike. Look at that. Yeah, that's a quality fish right there. I might have missed my turn coming out of that spot. Oh my gosh, there's a spider on my kayak. Coming out of that spot where I just caught that smallie. So I'm just ski pulling my way through here. Oh yeah, I see some river current up ahead here. Almost to open water. There we go. I think I can snap my paddle back together. Oh yeah, this looks pretty fishy. There's got to be something along the shoreline up here. Oh yeah, there's a decent fish. It's coming right back at me. Not quite as big as I thought. Oh, self-release. That's all right. It's probably about a 10-inch fish. Been seeing lots of them about that size. Not a whole lot for bigger fish quite yet. I've seen maybe one or two bigger ones that I couldn't get to bite. But we got one quality fish in so far. Oh, I thought I got him. There we go. I got him that time. Oh yeah, that one's a better fish. Now these ones this size, I prefer to get into my net. Hey, you stay in there. Look at that beauty of a smallmouth on that Super Spook Jr. There we go. Another quality fish on Topwater. Not sure if that's the same one that missed it the first time, but I think we better toss that spook back over there. Yeah, there might be a whole school of them. A lot of times when you find a nicer fish like that, there'll be at least one or two other ones with them. A lot of times what happens though is his buddies will see him get hooked, chase him all the way back to the kayak where they see me, and I think they kind of figure out what's going on. Or it could have just been that one fish over there. Something came and took a swipe at it there. Is that a smallie? It is a smallie. I thought that was a pike at first. Come here, you. Wow. Now that is a tank of a smallie right there. Jeez, look at that fish. I'm gonna have to throw that one on the measuring stick. Just a hair over 19 inches. Yeah, that's a nice one. Absolutely blasted that spook. Well, I worked my way upstream about as far as I can on this stretch of the river. If you can see through the tree there's a silver pipe that runs across the river. It's a little bit too low for me to try to limbo under in this current. But honestly, I haven't really found much for size up here on the river anyway. Found a bunch of little baby bass up here. Seems like the bigger ones are downstream where the current slows down a little bit. And generally this time of year, late September, is when those big fish start moving off this more swift current upstream on the rivers and down towards the lakes and the reservoirs that they flow into. So we'll head back down that way. See if we can find a couple more quality fish out here willing to hit that spook. There's just so much fishy looking stuff out here, man. Those smallies could be anywhere in here. I'm kind of liking this side better though. There's one. That's a quality fish too. Don't you jump. None of that. Come here, you. There's a nice one on the spook. Nice chunky fish. Absolutely inhaled that lure too. That one. I just want to get that one out of the way first. Had to go in through the gill to get that hook out. Nice. Look at that. Beauty of a smallmouth. We'll get a length on that one. It's about average size out here today. A little over 17. Quality fish though. Well, I've been fishing my way along the reservoir, not much action once I got away from the current. But I am going to make my way down here to the far end. There's a bridge that crosses it with a couple of bridge pillars in the water. Some rocky shoreline in a couple of spots. And there's a dam where the river flows back out, so it's usually a little bit of current around that spot. We'll fish our way up there. See if any smallies are swimming around that area today. Alright, I made it down here to the far end of the lake. Unfortunately, nothing so far. Got one little stretch of rocky shoreline on this side of the bridge that I don't think gets fished quite as much as that other side over there, so we'll see. Maybe there's something over here. I'm starting to think all the fish were back at that side that I started on though, where there's a little bit of current flowing through there. Something just looked at it there. There's a fish. Oh yeah, that's a quality one too. Please be a bass and not a pike. He's coming up like he wants to jump. Yeah, it's a bass. Come here, you. Well, I'm starting to lose hope that I was going to find much down here on this end of the reservoir. I made my way down to the bridge, pretty much fished my way all along the shoreline. Finally, I found one willing to come up and smash that spook. Wow, look at that fish. Super thick smallmouth bass. We'll get a length on that one. Not the longest one today, but that's probably the heaviest one of the day. Beauty. underneath the bridge. I'll take it. Well, we've got about a half hour until sunset. I did give it another quick loop around these bridge pillars after I caught that nice smallie off the one there about 20 minutes ago, but no more action since then. Since we're running low on time though, I'm going to start working my way back toward where I launched from. We'll see if we can maybe pick up one more at least. Been having to work for those fish out here today. This time of year, they're just kind of starting their fall transition, I think, so seems like they're a little bit scattered. And I just caught that one in pretty much their winter hole down here. Not sure if this is a bass or a pike. Might be a pike, I think it is. No, it's a bass. It's a nice smallie. Oh yeah, look at this one. Come here, you. We'll get you unhooked. I accidentally flung my orange-handled pliers into the river back there when I released that last fish. My net leash caught the open handle of my plier and just flung it right overboard. Wow, look at that smallie. Just a football of a fish. 18-incher. Well, that's a quality one right there. Not too far from the bridge where I found that last one. As soon as you let go of my thumb, off he goes. All right, you guys, the sun is set. I'm about out of daylight. Luckily, I made it right back over here to where I launched from, so I think that's gonna do it for today's trip. Fun day of fishing out here though. We caught, what, half dozen quality fish on that Super Spook Jr. That's really one of my favorite lures for this time of year. Late September, early October, basically the tail end of the topwater bite. It's really tough to beat that spook. Well, I had a lot of fun catching a few on and out here today. I hope you guys enjoyed the day out here in the kayak with me. Thanks for coming along with me again. I'll see you next time.